Yeah, yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Raider Nation. Let's G-O. Let's just get straight to the point. We got a ton to talk about tonight, but oh boy, we like to have elephants in the room, but none other than the number one elephant. Ladies and gentlemen, we have acquired DEVANTE Adams, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I don't know how much louder I need to say that. I can clap all night and day. Let's go. DEVANTE Adams, baby. Man, it's like a kid in the candy store. I don't even know where to even start with all that. I mean, oh man, new office. You know, we got a new front office. We got new people. Everybody's talking about, you know, it's the Las Vegas Patriots. Hey, I'll take it. Right? What's wrong with the Las Vegas Patriots? Hey, I'm okay with that. Last I looked, if you look at the tradition of the Patriots over the last 10 years, I think it kind of speaks for itself. I know I like winning. I don't know if everybody else like winning like that, but I like winning, so it's perfect for me. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome DEVANTE Adams to the squad. Right? I mean, for the people that don't, I don't know how you can't know. It's Carr's favorite guy. It's Carr's guy from college. It's Carr's guy from day one. I mean, it's everything to Carr. He already had what he needed, to be honest, and a lot of the pieces that we already had on the team. As far as your skill positions, right? Let's be real. You know, Drake will come back. He'll be fine after the ankle injury. He'll be totally fine, right? That happened fairly early in the season, so he'll be ready to go 100%. Jacobs will be 100%. I'd like to see him lose a little bit of weight. Real talk. I know that might sound crazy, but yeah, maybe a few pounds. I think that'll help for that. You know, for that long season. And then obviously the pickup of Bolden. Man, hey, I'm going all the way through. I'm just starting off. I'm too excited. Let me back up a second. Let's take care of the housekeeping, right? How they always say, you know, wipe your feet at the door. I'm stealing everybody's lines on on the YouTube sphere. Yes, absolutely. Please do not forget to smack that like button. Please do not forget to smack that subscribe. Yeah, and I'm coming with my content. I've taken a long vacation, and rightfully so. That Bengals loss was real tough. Yeah, it took me a minute to get off of that. That was yeah, we can talk about that, you know, and you know, hopefully you know, we have some people that join and want to get up and talk about some things. For sure, because there's an awful lot to talk about this offseason. Our team, every team for that matter. I mean, Robinson going to the Rams. Yeah, that's, you know, there's a lot of good things happening across the board, but I don't know if anybody can say they're doing anything we're doing right now. I mean, this is just check mark, checkmate, whatever you want to call it. I mean, good luck. Who are you covering? Who are you covering? Are you DEVANTE? Waller? We forgot about Third and Renfro. Who you guarding? I mean, I'm telling you this, man. We got another Moreau, another tight end with the double tight end set, single, double. Man, there's so much we are about to see. There are so many possibilities with this offense and with the man running the offense. I mean, yeah, it McDaniels. Hey, you might not like him. You might not like the fact that he's a head coach now. You might not like the things that have went on, how he's gotten back to this point. But no matter what, you can't deny that his offenses are on point. I mean, his offenses are competing for the win every week. And it doesn't matter who is in position, if you will, right? I mean, obviously Tom Brady is Tom Brady. That's been established. So we know what it is. Drink to all, right? That's for all of our signees we just got, all our free agents, everybody we just picked up. We're gonna talk about all of them. Yeah, we got a long show today, baby. Hopefully, like I said, we get one or two people up to run the conversation with me. But I'm just excited about a lot of pieces we just added. You know, I am hurt about our 22nd pick. And the reason I'm hurt about that was because I think it was pretty much an automatic that, if he was still available in there, which it would have made sense for him to be there. We got the big kid defensive stuffer from Georgia, big guy with the crazy 40 time. Yeah, I think that was gonna be a nice big piece for our defense. But hey, we picked up a guy. We picked up a couple of guys, right? I think we picked up one of the, what's that guy's name? Chandler, something like that. I don't know. He's just some kind of linebacker. Last G.O. Raider Nation. Are you kidding me? We are stacked. We are actually stacked on paper for once. We actually have a number one wide receiver. Since when? Like, real talk. When's the last time we had a true bona fide number one receiver? And now we have the best receiver in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says. He's the best receiver in NFL, period. And he's got his boy, man. He's got D Car. Oh man, my voice is already getting a little parched from me yelling D D Car at all the games coming up this year. Yeah, I can't say I'm going to go to every game again, but I can probably say I'm going to go to every home game. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm definitely planning on it. There's no question. Absolutely. I plan on being at all the games. The big twist and caveat to this year coming is going to be the fact that I will absolutely be at every tailgate. First and foremost, tailgates all day. First and foremost, shout out to Dr. Andy. Shout out to Dr. Jen. They do it big at the tailgates. They're locals from Las Vegas. Chiropractors, check them out. If you need adjustments, all that good stuff, and obviously come check us out when it comes to the tailgate. Lot J, all the way to the end on the corner. Trust me, you will not miss it. You will not regret it. Yes, sir, Will. I see what you're talking about when it comes to that Melvin Gordon. I don't know, man. I think we're all right. I think between the three we have, and I'm not even, and y'all know I've been an advocate for Jalen Richard, his whole career. I mean, he's actually really been the true complete back, meaning the true every down back you could have. Even more so than Jacobs, right? Everybody we've had, Drake, he was that guy. But now, shout out to our new leaders in leadership. We got Bolden. We got the kid, young kid from Patriots world who clearly has already proven himself over there. And it's a huge pickup because, in my opinion, unfortunately, he does replace Jalen Richard. Whether they keep him or not, who knows, right? That's 4 running backs. That's probably one too many. Um, that would be 5 running backs, I think, right? So that'd be one too many. So yeah, I don't know if that would make sense. Absolutely love Jalen Richard. Hopefully, I can't imagine he's gonna be on the team. I mean, great if so. If not, I hope he goes somewhere that he's happy. He deserves to be happy at a good spot. Hopefully, he gets it paid too, man. I mean, you guys will see. If he does get traded and he goes somewhere else, yeah, absolutely, you will see. I'm actually going to drop the link, right? Let me go ahead and put this right here in the chat. So if anybody does join and decide to want to hop on the chat, please do. You don't have to. I guess this is now, 10 minutes in. I should actually give the disclaimer that, obviously what you say and your views and the things that you state on this channel and YouTube is solely yours and yours only. Obviously, you're responsible for yourself. And anything that you say when it comes to that, of anyone hopping up and saying what you have to say, I don't censor anything, obviously, other than the stuff that has to be censored based on, viewing and so forth and YouTube etiquette. So there it is. I personally try not to curse, etc., but that's me. Free will, reign to do whatever you like, up to you. So back to the people at hand. Talking about that running back crew, but yeah, you got Jacobs, you got Drake, you got Bolden, and now you got Richard. I think 4 is too many. I think 3, and those 3 will keep you very, very, very. I think Bolden's an every down back. I think he's an every down back. I mean, I put it to you this way: I think he's better than Drake, and all the way around. He may just be better than Drake. Period. Seriously, he's that good. You'll see. I think his stats speak for itself. I mean, all of that stuff. Yeah, that's so we are solid. I mean, name another backfield that has that kind of firepower. We got 3 starting running backs. If I'm looking at this correctly, I think we have 3 starting running backs with Drake, Jacobs, and now Bolden. So we are all set, and that's the beauty of this McDaniel's offense. He knows exactly how to use all 3. All right, so I see. I'd like to give a real big warm welcome to my man, my guy, Wild Bill. He's part of Raider Nation. Every game this year, almost he was the first to get that YouTube live. Him and my girlie Juju, I get to talk to right before the games. But yeah, without further ado,
my God,
what's going on? How are you?
I'm finally on here, man.
Chilling. Talking about these Raiders, boy. Hey, we looking good on paper, sir.
Man, it couldn't have gone any better. We got DEVANTE Adams. I didn't think it was going to happen.
Nobody thought it was going to happen, and all it took was our first round pick, and
yep.
Who cares about whatever next?
Yeah, we don't care. We don't care. We're good. We're good.
Exactly, yeah. Dude. If you are a Raider, today is Everybody should be man. You should have
Oh,
a shot.
man,
Everybody should toast him.
man.
This is a day that we are never gonna forget for the
Oh,
rest.
no, not at all. Remember, I told you everyone was texting me that little. Remember the picture I sent you where it said "Do something"? They're poking the Raider symbol with the stick.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
we're stacked too now. We can compete.
we can compete.
We can compete, man.
We are not the bottom of our division, and that says
No.
a lot in itself.
Yep.
That says a lot in itself. And in fact,
Yep.
I think we are absolutely second in the division.
110%.
We are second in the division, right behind the Shots, and
Yep.
right in front of, I don't even know what I used to call the Chargers. Dumpster fire, SoFi.
Yeah.
Place.
Yep.
The Chargers, whatever you call those.
Yeah.
Idiots. Yeah, but
yeah, man. And if you take the winning mentality we had last year with the talent of this year, oh my God.
Yes. Oh man, and everything is coming together. We already have, and this is the thing about it. This is where I know that McDaniels, he's not gonna come in and try to complete. He's not gonna come in bringing what the Patriots did.
Right. Yep.
That's foolish. The Patriots had a system, right?
Yeah.
The Patriots had a system. With what we have, you build to the talent.
Oh yeah,
your playbook can't be picked up by another team.
Right.
It's possible with what you're running based on the talent. And that's where I mean, and with his mind, with his offensive mind, man, do you know we haven't even scratched the surface on the defensive side of anything?
No, we haven't. Not at all. Not at all. Nope.
And you know we on the defensive side. Tell me we didn't, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just Chandler Jones, just the best pass rusher in the league.
Exactly.
Just the best pass rusher in the league. No biggie.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like I'm ecstatic about the cornerbacks we picked up, but I'm not mad.
Yeah. That's hit or miss for me. I was hoping we'd get Gilmore, to be honest. I was hoping we'd throw our hat in there, but it's what it is.
Well, this is my thing. I'm gonna say this. I think clearly we didn't get J.C. Jackson for a reason.
Yep.
Clearly he wasn't franchised for a reason.
Right.
Again, you're talking the Patriots. The Patriots know talent. They don't know.
They do.
They don't know wide receiver talent, but they know talent.
Yeah.
So
they do.
They know something.
That's true.
They know something. So I'm okay with that. Like you said, I wish we could have gotten Gilmore as well.
Yeah, that would have been. Oh, that would have been perfect.
Where did he end up going? To the Bengals or something like that?
To be honest, I don't even know. I don't know if he's gone anywhere yet. But based off of how many people we're picking, I don't think we're gonna get him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's gone anywhere. Don't quote me on that, but I don't think he's been picked up yet.
Oh wow! News alert: Kentucky lost.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to tell you that. Kentucky lost to the Peacocks. It was a good game too, man. In overtime, yeah. Kentucky lost. Yep. I was gonna text you that, but I didn't think you had your phone on you.
Got out the little March Madness, right? I mean,
yeah, you have to.
It's football. We are Raider Nation.
St. Peter's Peacocks beat the Kentucky Wildcats.
That's wow.
Yep.
So let's Gilmore win.
Yeah, I think he's still up for grabs, man. At least last I checked. I could be wrong.
I think you're right too.
Yep.
Free agency, Stephon Gilmore. Yep, still there. Yep.
So just based on we're getting all these cornerbacks, we're getting them for a reason. I don't think I don't think we're gonna get him.
Nah. And well, I don't know, man. Again, see, this is where I'm not gonna lie. I don't know our guys' defense, right? I know we will blitz more, which will make me happier. We didn't blitz enough last year. I mean, we had two of the best pass rushers in the game last year and barely blitzed. Imagine if we mixed it up with more blitzing.
It was so frustrating, man. Because to beat Kansas City, you gotta have Mahomes that pocket closing, man. at
Yes.
the beginning of the season.
Yes.
That's how you
Exactly.
beat him. Now, towards the end of the season, he would just run out and make crazy passes. But
Right.
we'll be able to keep up this year.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Yeah.
it'll be shot for shot this year, without
Yep.
a doubt. I mean, I think we actually may have the best offense in the NFL this year.
I agree. I'm inclined to agree.
Very possible. We picked
Yep.
up this kid. We picked up the offensive guard, tackle / guard, center
Yep.
from Chicago.
Yep.
What is his name? Coors Card. What is his name? I forget. But we're improving on the offensive line. I think that's what you're going to see in the draft.
Oh yeah, we need it. We need it.
Going to see an offensive lineman get drafted in the second round. I think we got the 50 something to pick, something like that.
Yep.
So
now we can make Bosa eat his words.
Right. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Make
Although
him eat his words.
Right, but let's keep it real. Him and Mac.
Oh yeah. But you know what? I mean, our two are up there with them. Our two are up there with them, man.
Up there with them, if not better. I mean, it's not far fetched to say. I think they both put up better stats than both. Yep. I mean, it's already proven we've won that trade. Meaning, get rid of Khalil Mack. It's already been proven we won the Amari Cooper trade.
Yeah, absolutely.
Made sense.
That's being proven now. Look where he's at now.
And it's played out accordingly.
So you remember when I text you when the Cowboys released him, and I was like, "Hey, you think they're going to take a shot?" Jokingly, you're like, "Hell no."
Absolutely not. I wouldn't. He couldn't come back for free.
Not after the things he said. He said some crazy stuff.
And if he did, he couldn't play in the second half because I'd be scared.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure. Bottom line, the kid's going to drop it when it matters. I mean, it'll be spectacular all season until it counts. That's what I saw for too many plays, and I keep seeing it. It's just part of who he is. Some players are just that way. It's just unfortunate, nothing against him personally.
It just is what it is.
What it shows. Yeah, exactly.
He's going to be in Cleveland. Who knows who's going to be throwing him the ball?
Exactly. It's going to be Crybaby Baker. Like, come on, man, this dude. And that's the funny thing about him. I think it was Smith. I think Smith said he can't understand how this dude is crying and whining, and he hasn't even done anything yet in the NFL.
Yeah.
Was Baker to be talking about our demanded trade? Who are you? Where does this come from? I don't know, man. I guess maybe I'm out of touch, but I don't think he's even a top 15 quarterback.
Yeah, I agree.
We pick 15 other quarterbacks. I like that kid Heineke better than I like Baker.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel bad for him. I'm actually, curious to see where he ends up. I thought he did fantastic with that team.
Agreed.
The Commanders.
Yep. I agree, man. Well, brother, I finally got on the show. Wanted to show you some love here. I'll be on more, make it more of a priority. I want to be over in the studio too, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to make that happen.
We would love to have you. That's one of the things that I plan on doing for this year coming up as well. Not only
absolutely.
do I having live interviews at the tailgates, I will also have live individuals here at the digs, right? I found the Raider Nation bar here in Austin. It's
they have a group that has about they had like 50 to 100 people in it. There's a Facebook group too.
You go into the bar, everything is decked out Raiders. Everything. They're always dressed Raider gear. It's amazing. I'm excited. It'll be a big crew there. Again, I think that's where we're really gonna get over the hump this year when it comes to those 1,000 subscribers, so we can be live at the games. Because I think that's the connection that we can make.
Exactly.
At the bar. Me being live at the game. And doing it from that perspective. I think that's the perfect start. That'll get over that hump and that'll get us monetized.
Agreed. Yeah, and there's I was going to talk to you too about something else. So one of my friends is heavy into the Austin FC. Man, if we
Okay,
could
yeah.
get flyers passed out there, I'm sure
Yeah,
they have some crazy fans. I know some of them have to be Raider fans.
absolutely. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Wherever we can
Yeah,
find them. Yeah,
yeah.
I think you're about to see an explosion of Raider fans moving forward. There's gonna be a lot of Raider fans that's now coming into the fold after what's transpiring.
Yes,
It's
sir.
man, it's a great time
Yes, sir. Yep.
Oh man, I'm so ecstatic.
Man, I'm hyped.
I
I'm
had to
hyped.
just jump on. I had to just jump. I don't care what I'm going to talk on. I'm talking all night too. I'm talking all night about everything. I'm just going to sit here all night and talk because that's how excited I am. I don't know if anyone. It looks like there are zero people watching us now, and there will probably be zero people watching me sit here talk to myself for the next probably 4 hours. I'm so excited. Like
Talking for hours.
I'm just telling you, I don't know what else to say, man. It's absolutely amazing, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm so excited, bro. It's been
Yeah,
a long time. We deserve this as Raider Nation.
we do.
We've suffered and suffered. We've now gotten right. There are no excuses, right, for
Yeah,
anybody, right? Luck, right? Things can happen, right? That we could have some bad luck, right? Some foolishness can happen, right? It
yeah,
is. Let's keep it real. We
yep.
are still Raider Nation, and I don't know if we'll ever shake that. I don't. That might just be the fabric of who we are. Real talk.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Sure, we're not going to be as penalized team as we were last year, but
Nah,
we're
nah.
still Raiders.
I,
We're still the Raiders.
yeah,
We're
yeah, for
still,
sure. Yep. Yeah,
I
it's
see
going
us.
down, man. And
Yeah,
I
I see
plan on
us.
making some of the games this year too.
Well, you already know I'm gonna be there,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's just part of the channel. That's what we do, right? We need to get
yep.
Raider Nation's people butts in them seats, man. That's the whole
Right.
goal of the channel. If nobody
That's it.
knows, and that's the real thing. I'm putting it out here live. I'm putting it out here up front. I'm
Yep.
I'm I'm looking to get this into a nonprofit. If you didn't know, the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 is a real business. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And the goal is to get butts in the seats that
Yep.
rock with the silver and
For
blue.
sure. For sure.
Here, we'll start local until we
Yeah.
get big. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I have a lot. I have a lot. I
Yeah.
have a lot coming up. I have my footage that I'm about to start putting out, and then I have some other surprises.
Okay.
We got some inside scoop, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I mean, real deal. We got Bobcat Nation scoop, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
We
Everything's
good.
out in public, but yeah, as you know, if you know anything about me, I played at
Yeah.
Montana State University. I still
Yep.
have plenty of people in the game, whether it's coaching, right, kids,
It's
the game, whatever the
it's a
case may be.
brotherhood, man.
Exactly. Long
Yep.
story short, we got somebody in Raider Nation.
Yeah.
We got a homie in
Yeah.
Raider. The game is going to change this year. Absolutely 100%, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
sir.
I'm collabing with everybody. I can't wait to get with my man Docs. I
Yeah.
met Docs at the last freaking tailgate
Okay.
where he
Oh
he
yeah.
he has his video up after that. He actually got COVID.
Oh really?
Dab, love, dab, hug, love, everything with Docs. He got back home sick as hell.
Sick as it. And you
No,
good.
I've
You
never got COVID.
you good. I already
I've
told you why. I already told you why.
been
That that
Yes,
blood
sir.
type, man. We won't get into that. But you got the
Right.
blood type to win it, man.
That too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
man.
Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
want to
But yeah, I wanted to show you some love, man. I'm
I
gonna,
appreciate it,
duty
man.
calls with fatherhood, man. But I'll be on a lot more of these, man, for sure.
Absolutely. No, this is
For sure.
awesome, man. I'm gonna cut this to be a nice little segment for
Yes, sir.
I'll put this out like I say, I'm really gonna get back to, the vacation is over. I
Yeah.
have been on vacation, and I'm gonna get into it now, and this will be a good segment. It's 30 minutes.
Yep.
It's a perfect segue into let's talk about the last game of the season. So
Exactly.
thank you,
Exactly.
boss. Hey,
Yes, sir. Many more to come.
hey, we appreciate you at the channel, my dude.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. And there'll be many more of these to come.
Yeah, I got you. I'll be on. I'll either be chatting or I'll be talking.
Yes, sir. All
Either
day.
way, I'm there.
Yes, sir, ladies and
All
gentlemen.
right,
Y'all
man.
peace. Yeah, so let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let's go back. Let's take a lot of steps back. As y'all know, I did. I went to the Bengals game. I went to the playoff game. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it real. Yep, I don't have a lot of nice things to say. No, I don't. Yep, I don't. And that it is what it is. As you know, I've been to other venues. I can't wait to go back, clip up my stuff, put it out there like the YouTuber I'm supposed to be, right? Eventually, I'll get on track, ladies and gentlemen. T-Funk is going to do what he's supposed to do. We're going to get this train rolling. But yeah, you know, I don't want to ever go back to Cincinnati. I'm just saying, yep, I'll out on YouTube. And no, I'm not no baby. I'm whining or crying. No, for one, y'all are some delusional fans. Super delusional. It's like, I would have thought y'all won like 5 Super Bowls. I'd have thought y'all was up there with the Cowboys, the 49ers, right? People that actually have the hardware, in their cabinets. That's the way y'all acted. So arrogant. Oh, it was the worst. But again, I think you guys got to understand. I've gone to other venues this year. I've given props to way worse places we really don't like the donkeys. We don't like those people. The chefs, we can't stand that team. And you heard what I had to say. I am always very objective. um I really am, but I gotta be honest, that I did not enjoy anything about that city. The food experience, the whole downtown experience, you really couldn't get around. Um, you know, it was BS charges on getting to and from your hotel, which was next to nothing as far as the distance. It was maybe a 10-15 minute ride and they charge you for, and don't get me wrong, they do that. Yes, I know what it's called, upcharging, surging, right? Whatever you want to call it. uh yes, I get it. They do that, but not to the extent that they did at Cincinnati. Like it was just like the minute you get off into that airport, it's just like, blah. I don't ever want to come back here. It was really bad. It was really bad, ladies and gentlemen. It was definitely the worst place for the season. It And that's why I had a bad taste in my mouth for so long. And then things just compounded. I wanted to wait, and I'll be honest, yep, I wanted to wait till they lost so I could rub it in, you know, say, yeah, y'all thought y'all was gonna do something. No. And you know what? To that, to their defense, I gotta eat crow. You made it. We lost to the runner ups. Real up. Y'all made it, got there. You put on a valiant effort. But excuse me. I'm just saying in terms of going to your city, how you got there, right? The hotels, the way you move around, none of it was impressive. Um, the stadium, eh, you, I, Yeah, nah, exactly. See, and I'm being very objective, and trust me, this is still this is still, unfortunately, very, very ingrained into my brain, into my head, into my it was not a good trip in any way, shape, or form. Thank God I didn't like lose anything like horribly or any some other crazy thing that could have happened. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Yeah, I don't want to ever go back, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I absolutely do not want to ever go back to Cincinnati if I don't have to. The truth is, if it's a excuse me, if it's a regular game and we play Cincinnati, I'm not going. I don't want to. There's no reason for me to go. I don't need to go. I wonder what happened to my camera. Hold on. Let's see. Feel like my camera kind of got displaced. Yeah, I like the fact. Yeah, want to make sure y'all see my clock. I love that clock. That clock is badass. I got that clock from my coach. Uh, yep, Coach Smith. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for that clock. Every man, every Raider, right? Man, woman, whatever you want to call it, Raider should have a clock like that clock. So, but yeah, back to Cincinnati. Yes, it was atrocious. It was terrible. Even the food arrangements, everything just wasn't pleasant at all. I didn't have a good time at all. The people weren't right. Th- Nothing was good at all in Cincinnati. Nothing. They acted like they had never been somewhere. Man, there's just too many stories. So, so that's why it took me so long. That's why I was on vacation, right? Because I'm not letting anybody, steal my happiness when it comes to my vacation, and I didn't want to have to come and deal with this right away. And I don't have to, right? This is not no job. Shout out to Keith I just do this because I love it. Right? I'm a Raider till I die. Yeah, so it is what it is. I mean, yeah, we're gonna be doing this till I die. At this point, I mean, I don't care if it's 4 years in and this is what you see. No one looking, no one watching, no one paying attention. It is what it is. People will pay attention eventually, especially when we start getting the live interaction. This is just the calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. So back to the game, right? You know, we dealt with all of that, right? We dealt with all of the reality of it not being that great of a place. And then the game in itself and us getting cheated. It's man, it's why well, see, and that's what it is. It's no coinkydink. It's that's what I'm saying, yo. How many more times do we as Raider fans have to be cheated by the league because they don't like us? And we all know. Everyone on the planet knows we're like the most hated team and franchise and fan base on the planet for any sport. And I mean, I get it. Some of it is well deserved and earned, and that's part of it. That's shout out to the goons of Raider Nation. Yep. Say what I say. Shout out to the goons of Raider Nation. You need people to deal with what you need to deal with. See that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna fill y'all in on it a little bit. And hey, maybe this is I don't know. I take it how you want to take it. But as a child and seeing all of the teams, right? I looked at my parents' teams, My mom loves the Cowboys. There is no better team on the planet. She is Cowboys through and through, thick and thin. I've been hearing it my whole life. In fact, she infected my sister. Yep, I'm saying it. Infected. Yeah, she infected my sister. She infected, probably who knows who else. Anyways, long story short, Cowboy fans, right? I mean, dad, Cleveland Browns fan. No idea where any of this stuff comes from. Neither of them are from either of those areas, right? America's team, America's team, such yeah. That it, I got to Marcus Allen, which got me to where I am, right? That's what that is. I got to Marcus Allen, which got me to where I am as a Raider, right? And it doesn't matter that we did them dirty. We did, right? And it's so weird that we got fans that'll say, Marcus Allen, he's a chief. Hey, are you kidding me? Marcus Allen is the best Raider ever. Like, everyone's gonna have their favorite. He's mine. He's the number one guy. Number one guy. I got his jersey, everything signed. We got it this year. Chiefs game, it's going right there. Boop. Big, huge. I'm gonna take the Raider country fan flag that's going outside in its rightful place on my flag posts. Anyone that lives in my area and drives by my house, they know I represent all year, every year when it comes to Raider Nation. Flags fly loud and proud. Yes, sir. So, shout out to the flags. Yeah, so let's get back to this. Yeah, we got cheated. I'm not. We get cheated as Raiders fans. We know we're used to it. It's expected. It's right. They don't like us for a reason, right? We force the league to do things they want to do, right? Hey, credit to Al, man. Shout out to Al. Shout out to Al Davis, the numero uno. As much as I couldn't stand Al, right? Al is our guy. Al is, man, all those words he put together, the whole thing, everything Al put together. How can you not be inspired by Al Davis? He put this whole thing together. It's inspired me to do what I do when it comes to certain things. When it comes to the Raiders, you know what? I may have not agreed with what the man, you know, put in the works for the last few years before it was over for him, but it is what it is. He earned, he built that team. He got us championships. He earned the right to freaking draft nothing but 80-year-olds if he wanted to. Like at the end of time, who are we to tell Al Davis what Al Davis should be doing? So what? That man drafted the fastest man in the draft every year for like 5 years straight. Who cares? That's his prerogative. It's his team. He paid for it. He gave us fans what he wanted. What we wanted out of the deal. It was his turn. And I respect that. I can see that. I can view it. And hey, man, I'm clearly putting words. This is all speculation to make us fans feel better, however you want to see it, however you want to say it. But hey, guess what? It is what it is. It could be fact, right? Who knows? Maybe Mark Davis will see this. Maybe he can say, you know what? You actually got a point, my dad. Yeah. Oh no. All I know is the man earned the right to do whatever the heck he wanted to do with his team when it was, time for him to start reminiscing. It makes total sense. It's no different than me going to draft Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen is not somebody you draft in the first round anymore. He's right. It's the game has changed. There are 100,000 Marcus Allens at this point from that respect. Like, you don't draft running backs as a number 5 pick. It just doesn't, it happens, but I mean, it's very rare. It doesn't always happen. Um, not this day and age. So it is what it is, man. So all right, I keep back to this game. Back, yeah. So they cheated us. They cheated us. They won how they won. They cheated us, and then they were disgraceful after that. And now that's where I black out, and I'm not gonna lie, and I'm okay with the blackout. I'm okay with, you know what? I really didn't care about what else happened after the fact because they were well arrogant before it. Unlike no other team was like this all season, both sides of the fence. Even when it came to people coming to our house, and that's why, man, I can't wait to do those interviews, right? Because even when people came to our house, we were actually, for once, I think, and I don't know why I'm even saying I think, the NFL got the most respectful Raider Nation crew you could ever imagine at Allegiant Stadium. Are you kidding me? These people were saints compared to Oakland. Are you serious? I, I, I was at every. Now, if there's one thing I can say, I was at every Raider home game. Not one stabbing, to my knowledge. This is all in the stadium. Yeah, fact check. No, I'm going out on not one stabbing, shooting, killing. I didn't see anything at Raider Nation uh in Vegas this year. And I am almost positive there is absolutely zero. See, I don't even think you can say there's a full quarter that you've gotten through in Oakland and a fan not having to, get carried out on the stretcher or worse. Yeah, I am just saying. Like, I mean, hey man, it's Raider Nation, man. We have a reputation. And you know what? I don't mind us morphing with the times and coming up with a new way of a reputation. But I'm just going back to, come full circle and fill you in. Yeah, even though I was a running back offensive, I fell in love with the Raiders because of the defense. I fell in love with the Raiders because of the Jack Tatum mentality. I fell in love with the Raiders because of not only am I going to try to take your head off, I'm willing to take my own head off doing it. And guess what? When I get up, it's going to be no different, bruh. And it's going to be this way for 4 quarters. Anybody that knows me, you see that little fist? Yeah. Anybody that knows me at any league I play in for fantasy, 4 quarters. Why do I say that? It's not only how I played, it's how the Raiders played. You feel me? 4 quarters. Bro, we were a menace. It didn't matter if we was getting blasted or if we were blasting you. For 4 quarters, there was not a receiver on the planet that didn't have his head on the swivel and wasn't scared as hell of coming across the middle against the Raiders. Period. That is why I fell in love with the Raiders. I fell in love with the intimidation. I fell in love with the terror. I fell in love with the physical violence of what it meant to be a Raider. That is why I am an Oakland Raider fan. And like I said, it may not sound political. I know the game has changed, right? I mean, there's a lot, but and again, this is coming from uh offensive player. I'm an offensive player, ladies and gentlemen. Offense. I'm dipping and diving, dodging, getting out of bounds because I'm only 200 pounds, 5'8", you know? But that's why I fell in love with my Raiders. So yeah, back to the Bengals. Yeah, we're gonna finish this off. We're gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish this because it took me a long time to get back, right? This vacation, and it was a warranted vacation, bro. I'm telling you, all the other Raider fans that was at that game with me, y'all feel me. Y'all might have just started watching stuff again. Based on it was not a good trip, ladies and gentlemen. And and I have no problem losing, but it was just not a good trip. It left a bad taste in a lot of ways, shapes, and forms. And it's one of the man. I will tell you this. I hope we play them again soon, especially now. I really hope we play them boys soon. I feel so bad too. So we actually have a hometown hero. I'm gonna give him his props. Perrine. I don't know how they pronounce it. I'm pretty sure it's Perrine, but yeah, he's a hometown hero here out of Pflugerville. He went to Hendrickson High, and yeah, that was his first Super Bowl. Loser, but hey, just playing the Super Bowl. I mean, yeah, and he actually played. Like he wasn't just on the sidelines; he actually played, which is pretty awesome to see a hometown kid, get out there in the biggest game on the planet. With all his friends and family, and it's so funny. They just built the bar right up the street from the house. Finally, a place for me to chill and kick it. Yeah, and sure enough, I ran into a couple of his old classmates and so forth. And of course, they're going to talk about it how, uh, in this particular, like, and this is one of those things where you can kind of fact check it, right? He'll say, oh, yeah, that was me. Apparently, he's got kids and or family members where they had a birthday party or something where he literally had horses walking down the street in the area where we live here. So it was, good thing for him, his family, and so forth. And kudos to him, his family, and so forth. And absolutely, we support all of that. Yes, we're Raider Nation, but hey, I'm supporting the local people here. Things of that nature. Like I said, hey, if you look at this channel, I'm an old football player and lover of football first before any team or anything of that nature. So yeah, back to these bungles. Yeah, that hurt. Just classless people. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm going in. Yeah, go ahead, put this somewhere. Challenge me, anybody. Cincinnati, a bunch of classless, terrible people when it comes to at least this particular event. No friendly people at all, really. Only friendly people I talked to were people from out of town or that really wasn't even there for the game. And big, huge game. Like, obviously, I'd expect, I guess, everywhere that's hosting a playoff game to have problems, but dude, it was just bad. That's what I'm saying. It was like, I don't know if they planned it that way to like, hey, let's make sure we make it the worst experience for every Raider, whether it's a fan, a player, worst experience ever. If that was your plan, Cincinnati, yes. Kudos to Cincinnati. You win every trophy. You did absolutely everything perfect when it comes to being the worst place to come to a football game. It was just absolutely terrible. Every way around. The stadium, everything was just terrible. It was cold out there. But I don't ever, 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 ever feel the need that I'll have to go back to that place. And it's so funny, I didn't want to go to Cleveland. What's the difference between Cleveland and Cincinnati? What was I thinking, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody put me in check, right? Like, come on, Crump. What's wrong with you? What are you thinking, dude? Like, it's Cleveland. It's Ohio. It's no different. And I'm not trying to back, hey, I don't want, you know, nobody coming after me from these areas. I'm starting to name drop. Obviously Chappelle is from there. My one of my great friends, homies from childhood all the way up, rolls with, yeah. I don't want no smoke, Yeah, Ohio is dope from that respect. Just not with football. I don't want to deal with that. It is what it is. And I'm just telling you, and thank God Chappelle is not a Cincinnati guy because if I could say what I really wanted to say, it would be littered with a whole lot of words that I don't say on YouTube. That's where I'm going to leave that. And I think that's a great way to end this segment when it comes to Cincinnati, right? There was nothing good about the trip. And it's hard. It's very hard for that to be the case. Like, I am the person out of the bunch that always finds the good out of something somewhere, not the bad, right? Everything can be going wrong. I'm the guy that everybody turns around and looks at like a puppy and says that, well, flowers were nice, and it's like, really, Chrome. So I'm just letting y'all know. Cincinnati, it wasn't fun. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nothing that I would want to come back to in any way, shape, or form. The weather wasn't cool. Your city wasn't set up right. Your city wasn't set up cool. I Nothing resonated to come back. There's absolutely zero reason for me to come back to Cincinnati. And I pray my daughter doesn't end up at like Cincinnati University. Like, yeah, I hope there's no gymnastics or something. Man. Please, please, no. Look, I don't want to go back to Cincinnati ever. I don't want to ever go back to Cincinnati. I don't ever want to go back to Cincinnati. Never, ever, ever again. I don't ever want to go back to Cincinnati. That's just, hey, say what it is. That's how I felt about that trip. Okay. Um, and I don't get that time back. I don't get none of that back. And it took me this long to get back to my freaking channel because of you guys. It's all over though. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Devonte Adams. We have Devonte Adams. We have, you know what? I'm grabbing my phone and I'm about to pick up. Yeah, we have real quick. Raiders report. Yeah, I like the Raiders report. Shout out to Mitch, right? Mitch Raiders report. Um, you know, I hope to collab with these guys. Real talk. I hope to collaborate with all of them. No, that's not what I want. Raiders. All right. Yes. Alex Bars. Bars. I knew it was something like that. That's my daughter's Bars. That's her best event right now. She goes to college. It's probably gonna be bars. Bars. Okay, yeah, but hey, let's walk through this real quick. Let's talk about who we got. Anthony Averett, originally drafted out of Alabama. He's an Alabama guy. His pedigree. He's used to winning. He's used to winning, ladies and look. That so, dude. I swear to goodness, I'm gonna talk all day today. I haven't been on here, and now you won't be able to get me off of this thing. Look, we are changing the culture ASAP. I'm telling you. You want to know why I can tell you I know it's changing? Last year absolutely was a change. If there's anything I can honestly tell y'all, we have been in a rut for a long time. We've constantly felt and known what was going to happen, and it was never, ever good. It was never a feeling and a knowing and a good result. Last year, all that changed. The Magic and the stadium at home, even though we lost home games we had absolutely zero business losing, the ones we won were magical, ladies and gentlemen. Raider Nation, listen to what I'm telling you. Things were changing last year. This is putting us over the top. I can promise you that. I'm telling you, this is putting us over the top. We have we have people that are actually really smart at football and picking the right people for the right job in the right position and really knowing how to vet and deal with the right ones with the red flags and the wrong, like, and again, that's why I say what I say about us as being Raider Nation. I don't think we ever get that. I don't think that ever dies. I don't think even if we even tried to make us like the best, dressed team in the nation, right? Y'all know what I'm saying. I don't think that's possible. It's not possible. I don't think that'll ever be possible. Raider Nation will have this stigma, right? It's we are who we are. We are. It's that goes for fans, right? Although again, like I say, where we all got into this was the whole fan thing, right? And I'll be honest, that you're not gonna get a better Raider fan base, right? Like to be able to actually go to the game as a fan and feel safe. No one got a problem in that stadium. I'm telling you, there were no fights. There were no fights where I sat. There was anything, I almost created a couple of fights for being too damn happy hugging people, right? No. That's the only way there were going to be fights. It wasn't because of fans being jerks on either side of the fence. So, you know, man, there is something special brewing. And I'm telling you, this is just the scratching of the surface. You know, we got to get through, fast times at Ridgemont High, as they say, right? All the newness, all the hey, we all can be on the strip gambling, right? All that's still new for Raiders is right. We got to go through that. But what I can tell y'all is once that's over, and the people that get pulled in and they see every day how everybody else views and looks at it and it's second nature, and they can get in where they fit in and fold in. It's we got a couple of decades to be real proud of in these next few. I really think for a lot of us, man, there's a lot of good football in our way, and it starts this year. I hopped on. I had to hop on today. How do you not hop on today? How do you not hop on today? How do you not acknowledge the beginning of something Special. These boys went out and said, you know what? Not only look, let's keep it 100. Let's really look at what is being said, which I think is fair. It's only right, because the bottom line, you can't give Devontae the best contract in the league without taking a little off the top of your own, meaning with Derek Carr. So clearly, Derek Carr allowed this to happen, which is the exact opposite of Brett Favre. I mean, Brett Favre. Wow. Well, I mean, I'm still the same. And that's what it is. The Aaron Rodgers. Well, yeah, right. Aaron Rodgers like, nah, throw me the money. Give me my money. Like that's and Devontae like, yo, uh, look, we got this guy. He got the biggest contract in the league. He's the best wide receiver. Derek Carr is going to shave a little bit off to make sure that works. I mean, we got something special, man, and it's gonna be talked about, right? It's gonna be one of those things where, right, this is where you're gonna start seeing that trend. I already see that trend anyways, just due to the whole new NIL rules. You're gonna start seeing little homies getting rides and full rides, scholarships, etc. And only because they homeboy is like the number 3 dude in the nation. Let's keep it real, right? Let's be 100. I mean, clearly his boy got to have some kind of talent, but nah, we know there are going to be package deals being given out now with this whole new NIL, et cetera, and how people can start, paving the way. It's just what it is. Everyone's going to find loopholes. This is just the way it works. So, at least that's the way I see it. And the NFL is going to change. You're going to see people playing with people they want to play with. That's, like yeah, it's the thing. You see it happening in the NBA. If you didn't think it was going to follow suit in the NFL, I don't. I got a bridge in my backyard to sell you that leads to a beach in Tahiti. Yep, charging 500 a pop. That's just the way I look at it. So, man, it's an exciting time to be a Raider. Yeah, we were talking about what we picked up. Anthony Averett, cornerback out of Alabama. Again, and none of our cornerbacks I'm acting like that we just got picked up. I'm acting like are some just jump off the charts. No, that's not where I'm coming from. But they're decent in their pedigree. And y'all gotta remember we have a new guru. Our defensive coordinator in his own right can be a head coach. I mean, we got a bunch of head coaches running position slash coordinator spots. I don't know if man, I'm just elated. I don't know. Man, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Being a Raider fan. So yeah, let's just keep going. I told you, Alex Bars, O lineman, guard, tackle, center. He can play them all. Um, Started a bunch of games for Chicago, Notre Dame grad. Bro, his pedigree. And I want y'all to understand that does matter. I ain't gonna sit there and act like it don't matter. It matters at every level and everywhere you are. Your pedigree matters. Again, I played at Montana State, Big Sky Conference, right? There are a lot of other places in that conference as far as universities and so forth that just don't compare. I mean, they just fill the division, if you will. But you know what you get. We got a guy going in the second round this year. Troy. Wait till you see him. Second fastest 40 time for a linebacker like ever, I think. Yeah. He'll be a he'll be a one of the first few names picked at the top of the list in the second day, for sure, around two. Top around two. He may mess around and leave the first round. You're talking a linebacker that can run side to sideline. Fastest 40, 40 time. Played every position. Very talented, very intelligent. I mean, all those things, all the check boxes are marked when it comes to Troy. So, hey, that's Montana State University pedigree right there. We got a bunch of that. Hey, mind you, we at the dance tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to my dude Danny Sprinkle. Yes, sir. Yeah, he still holds records at Montana State himself as a player. He is now currently the head coach. Um, and he's born and raised out of Montana. So again, shout out to my dude, man. They are playing Texas Tech tomorrow. Um, yeah, it's actually possible for me to still probably go to this game. It's just hard, right? I don't know. I'm gonna probably watch it. Maybe I'll call up some Bobcats here local. We'll watch it at the house or the crib or something. We'll figure it out. Anyways, let's get back to it. Yeah, I was talking about our pickups. Alex Bars. Enough is enough. At the very beginning, I talked an awful lot about Bolden, Brandon Bolden. Again, man, I don't know. The kid is, he's he's decent. What's funny is his grandfather was a wide receiver in '74 for the Raiders. That's where you're gonna see him wearing a number 85 or something like that. I believe that's what that's for. I don't know if he'll keep that number, right. Who knows? Anyways, long story short, he's on the squad. I'm happy. I don't know why anybody else wouldn't be happy. He wants to be a Raider, wanted to be a Raider. It is what it is. Matt Collins, right? Kid from Florida. Um, Nothing special. I'm not gonna say he's like, oh, right. It ain't Devontae Adams, right? Devontae Adams, man. We have Devontae Adams, Waller, third and Renfro. We still have this kid Brian Edwards too. If he's not thinking, I'm telling y'all right now, if Brian Edwards stops thinking and just plays the game, it's game over for the league. Y'all gonna be talking about the Chiefs who like, but he thinks, and that's anybody that knows he's out there thinking. He can't just play without thinking. I don't know where that comes from, and I challenge anybody on that one. I know when I see a player that plays and he's thinking, and you can't be yourself. You can't be to your full potential when you're thinking about what you're doing. And that's what Brian Edwards has been doing for the last few years. And that leads me to believe he just can't catch on to a complex offense. And hey, McDaniels ain't gonna get no easier. So this is where you might see some problems, right? We got a fullback, Jacob Johnson. I actually don't even know that. I don't know who that is. This kid is from guess where? Patriots. I mean, hey, if I have to say it again, I get it for all you. We might as well be the Las Vegas. Yep. And if that comes with everything else that the Patriots have done, which is winning, I'm all for it. Who's not all for winning? Who doesn't want to win? Anybody? You don't want to win. I want to win. So if they have a formula, if they have a fix, hey, we got a defensive tackle, Bilal Nichols, big boy. Chicago, another Chicago guy. We got a couple of Chicago. Hey, and I don't get it twisted, man. Chicago wasn't a horrible team from that respect. They had some knight in shining armor pieces that, for whatever reason, they're allowing to let go. But he's one of them, in my opinion. 300 pound, 6'3" guy. I mean, yeah, he's Gucci. Let's see. We got a cornerback, Darius Phillips. He came from the Bengals, right? They made it to the Super Bowl. Hey, right? Made it to the Super Bowl. I mean, bottom line is if your team made it to the Super Bowl, you had a special team. Doesn't matter that you lost, right? You had a special team. And the funny part is, you won't be able to hold on to that team. It's just not, it's the NFL. It's not the way it works. You can't hold on to your team, right? It's just, you just can't do it. You can't hold on. There's caps, right? It's money. Changes to baseball, and now maybe you might start seeing some legit dominating periods if owners want to pay the money to be dominating. Some will and not care about the money, and some won't, and that's when you'll see what you see. But I don't know. Yeah, for the first time in a very long time, I feel like we are actually putting a product on the field that legitimately has a chance. I'd love for somebody to tell me I'm wrong, but I'm dead serious. I literally believe now, objectively, we actually have a chance. And we haven't even gotten through the draft yet. I think we can score with everybody we play. And I think we have enough pieces on defense to do what's necessary. And I'm talking years, ladies and gentlemen. I just got best receiver. Yay, yay. Weak dog. Oh my God. This just it makes you hop on later. We got the best wide receiver and the best defensive end slash linebacker in the game. That's what we got. Now it's time for y'all to figure out how y'all gonna deal with it. What y'all want to do? I don't know what else to tell y'all. Oh man, it's an exciting time to be a Raider. I mean, we didn't talk about the defense, and you want to know what? I'm gonna be honest. This is where we're gonna be impatient as fans. I think everyone's gonna have a problem with the defense because it's probably not gonna be that good, right? It's a new scheme. It's a new coach. A new coach that probably can and will be a head coach a very short term future. Right? That's the other thing. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we are star studded in leadership, ladies and gentlemen. Star studded. We literally have, and that's why I'm going to make sure I need to clip these. We have head coaches at position coaching. Let me re-say that. We have head coaching at position coaching, let alone coordinator coaching. and that's gonna pay off, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to absolutely see an improvement. And the days of us not expecting to win, expecting right things to go our direction, regardless of the purpose and reasons of why that was the case, it's over. It's over. Over. We don't anymore. Yep. It's I get to kick back. I get to kick back, and I don't remember if I ever told the story or how I felt like the people in Indianapolis felt when they played us. You got that sense of, and this wasn't an arrogance in a negative way. It was an arrogance in that you could just tell they were so ingrained and used to Peyton Manning just doing whatever was necessary to win. They just, hey, for so many years, just sit back, wait. It was so quiet. It was weird. It was weird. Like they just, I want it. That's the way it's been. It's the way it's always been. And nope, not this time. There's no coinkadink that your boy Carson Wentz is out. Yeah, there's no coincidence at all about that one. Yeah, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, hey, the NFL is what is Jerry Glanville? Not for long. If you're not producing in the Colts, nah, they're not gonna put up with that. Carson Wentz isn't bad. I don't, he's just not getting in. And I actually had a conversation with somebody earlier today about this. The bottom line is, man, you put any of these athletes in their right element, right? Meaning if you put them in the situations that work best for them, you'll get better outcomes. You can't have an offense that's built for Deshaun Watson and then expect Tom Brady to come in, right? Two complete different players, complete different skill sets, complete different strengths. It just doesn't work that way. And, that can sometimes be part of the struggle. You have guys we have a system. And sometimes you got to say, to heck with the system. We got a player. And in my opinion, there are sometimes that, the player warrants the system, not the system warranting the player. And I guess that's the struggle and fight, right? The philosophy. Yeah, it's all you know, up to who's running what, who's spending the money, who wants what, right? From that respect. But man, I am just Raider Nation. I'm glad to be back. Yep. Vacation. We're gonna get back to weekly segments. We got the draft coming up. I'm really thinking about going to the draft. I gotta see how things go. It is gymnastics season, so the travel is real right now. It was real, obviously, for the season too, which is right. It bled right into gymnastics, but no worries. I'm a trooper. I'm ready to rock, man. You know, travel is my middle name for a lot of reasons. Yeah, so I mean, I am definitely also expecting to go to the Hall of Fame game. Shout out to Ohio, Canton, right? That's in Canton. Yeah, that's why I'm going to that game because A, we play in the MB. I want to go to the Hall of Fame. I've not been to the Hall of Fame, not the NFL Hall of Fame. So, growing up in Connecticut, particularly Windsor, it's a hop, skip, and a jump to the Basketball Hall of Fame. So, Springfield, Mass, 20 minutes. So, been there several times, but not, the place that pretty much gave me where I am today, if you will, when it comes to having a goal and staying the straight and narrow as a kid to try to get to that goal, which is football. So shout out to all of that. Yep. Shout out to all of that, and yeah, I'm excited about that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that game just yet. I mean, it should be super inexpensive. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm going to that game for sure. I want, like I said, I want to go to the Hall of Fame. I think I know what I'll do for that game now that I've already said all of that. And yep, it'll be a surprise. Got to keep it a surprise as I always do. Perfect. Good to know. All right. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. We are back. And I do have a lot of footage. You know, that Cincinnati game took a lot out of your boy. I won't lie, it was a rough one. I ain't talk about it. I don't even know if I talked about it. I needed therapy after. Yeah, I probably I don't even know. Somebody probably allowed me to talk their ear off, and I finally got to where I could talk about it. You know, at one point there was no way I was going to talk about this without cursing. When it comes to Cincinnati, how I was treated, right? Like how, and I'm saying I mean just Raider fans in general. The whole everything about that trip was absolutely terrible. It was horrible. But it is what it is, right? Yeah, absolutely is what it is. We don't have to go back. Not in our division. I'm not going. Well, hopefully they're never in our division. I, I'm not going back. I'm just telling you guys that now. It's just not gonna happen. I don't. It was just that unpleasant. And I mean, hey, maybe this will get out, right? And maybe this will reach their people. Who knows? Who cares, really? Who even cares? It's freaking Cincinnati. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get killed for that. Okay, anyways. All right. Hour and a half. I was gonna talk for longer. We got through our uh our free agents that we signed. You know, I'm back at it. I'll be here. Yeah. Um yeah, a lot of people are stating they hope this lives up to its name. You know, meaning the whole Carr and Adams thing. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I don't care what people think. Um, I'm a Raider till I die, no matter what. Anyways, hey, I've endured the pain this long. Might as well stick it out for the rest of my life. um, yeah, I bet my stuff probably. Let me see if I can get to my exit right. Let's see. Close. Yeah, that didn't work. All right, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is a good one. I'm excited. We're back. T Crump is out the building.